Hey fam, what's up? It's been a minute since I've been here. I'm Professor Tech, aka Steve Douglas, and I just wanted to talk about this beautiful Asus ZenScreen. I don't know where it came from. I don't really remember why I looked into buying it. Actually, that's a lie. I totally remember why I bought it, but I cannot recommend it enough at the price point it's sold at. If you're interested in learning more about a wonderful portable monitor that will be an excellent companion for those traveling designers, programmers, coders, as well as just office creatives and office doers, this is a monitor that I cannot recommend enough for the price. There's a few caveats with that, but that's going to be coming up here in just a second. So the Asus ZenScreen, I purchased this for a little over $200 at Best Buy, and this is by and large one of the best purchases I've made dollar for dollar in recent memory. This particular screen, this particular device at this particular price point is just immensely, like, an amazing value. It's not the brightest screen, it's not the most color accurate screen, it's not the most luxurious looking screen, it doesn't have the highest refresh rate, it's not anything that's really ticking any of the best of boxes, but what it does do is it marks a lot of the good enough boxes, and for $200, good enough is a pretty solid selling point when you compare it to other monitors that are in the same sort of class and type of device that go for upwards of $400, $500, $600, even $700 for a portable second monitor. For most people that are going to be traveling, that are going to be using a second monitor in a portable setting, they're not going to be looking for immense color accuracy, and if they are, they're not going to be using something that you buy at a Best Buy. I'm just going to be real with you. But what they might need is just a little bit of extra screen real estate, which is exactly what I needed it for to complete some of my work. Now, many of you may or may not know that my profession is that I work in higher education. I also am a video editor, I'm a photographer, and I'm currently an aspiring game designer. I know, I like all the digital things, but what I needed this for was so that I could leverage some extra screen real estate for my game design class. I was taking a coding class and I needed to be able to just have more room to work. I wanted to be able to run an application on one screen and see my code on the other and compare it to other pieces of code that worked better in other programs. So I just needed more screen real estate, and because I travel for work, I needed something that was going to be a little more accessible for me to start really improving my productivity. I noticed that I had some significant lack of productivity when I was working on one screen, and that's not because I wasn't working hard, it's just because I was constantly fighting with just the limited screen real estate. That when I'm at home and I have my 2 to 3 to even 4 monitor setup, I don't have that issue at home. I have bigger monitors that run at 4K. Here, I'm working with my QHD Razer Blade, which is an amazing computer. I really like it as well, and I've got a whole lot of thoughts on it as well, but that's for a future video. But as a complement device, I think this is perfect. It's incredibly lightweight. It doesn't cause a lot of issues. It fits right behind my laptop because it's literally the same size as the screen. It's a 15.6 inch model. It doesn't really add a whole lot to my travel comparison. One of my favorite features is the fact that it actually operates using just a USB-C cable. So that bus power is enough to power the device as well as send the audio signal. So you're getting 1920 by 1080 at 60 Hertz. You're getting a pretty okay coverage of the sRGB spectrum. So color accuracy is okay. It's nothing phenomenal. If you look at anything that has any significant gradients, you're not going to get a lot of valuation, gradation, none of that. Those really great things are going to pop out here. But if you're using the second screen as, say, like an Excel spreadsheet setting, or you're using it for data entry, or you're using it just as a quick prototyping thing, like maybe you're designing a game, or maybe you're, editing a film, but color isn't what you're worried about right now. Right now you just need the extra real estate or the extra preview monitor. I'm already thinking of ways I can use this when I meet clients at a coffee shop, or I meet with individuals to talk about different business ventures and things of that nature. Being able to just quickly, here, turn the screen on this side, I can be controlling everything, and I can be mirroring mirroring or flipping it on the other side. That way they don't have to feel uncomfortable being all up and over my shoulder. For client work, this is going to be amazing. And also, most of those clients don't generally care about color accuracy, or if they do, they don't know quite enough to know that they're not quite getting the final product. Plus then, when you do show them the final product on your final screen, it's just gonna wow them that much more. But that's a whole other conversation. I digress. Basically, I just wanted to make this short video to say I totally 100% think that if you are in the market for a portable second screen that's lightweight, easy to use, super friendly, but doesn't quite tick all the boxes that make those other screens literally hundreds if not thousands of dollars, the Asus ZenScreen model number is one that you should go check out, and I am going to leave a link to it down in the description below. Thank you all for joining. If you'd like to see me do more product reviews and shoot some fancy B-roll and all that kind of stuff, you know, leave a like, leave a comment, and you know what? Later, fam.